excited.
It's time for Two Guys and a Goalie with Dustin Nielson, Matt Kassian, and the goalie, Joaquin Gage.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to Two Guys and a Goalie. I am YouTube Trev, and beside me, we have the goalie, Joaquin Gage. Oh, just adjusting my audio levels there. Oh, this is great. What's up, Gager?
Isn't it a guy and a goalie?
Oh, today it would just be a guy and a goalie.
I guess Hernet's here. It's two guys.
Yeah, two guys. This is awesome. This is pretty cool, man. Thanks for having me on the show. Just some behind the scenes. I knew I was going to be on today. Dusty.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
Kass is in transit.
Yeah.
He is on his way to Winnipeg, I believe. And Dusty was like, "Hey, you're on the desk with Gager and I." And I'm like, "Oh, sweet. That's going to be awesome. I haven't, that'll be an EST first." So for those, Gager just had some spicy noodles. So that's what that is.
If I start coughing uncontrollably, that's why.
Okay, no worries. You were all good. So yeah, I knew I was coming in today, so that was sweet. And then right after the Nielson show, Dusty got a call, for those of you that don't know. And then he left, and then he came back. He was like, "Oh, the voice of the Islanders is stuck in Toronto right now. And I might be calling the game tonight." So Jack Michaels gave him the heads up and said,
that's why Jack phoned him.
Yeah, so it's just like, "Hey, just do some prep. I'd probably go home just in case."
Yeah.
And Dusty, for the first time in ever, he's like, this is a pretty insane feeling I'm feeling right now. It's a pretty crazy rush.
Oh, cool.
And so he's like, I totally forgot. He's like, "This is good. I didn't know that I could feel this feeling before, or again, and here it is." And so on his way out, I was like, "Make me proud, make us proud." But,
not too proud. I was like, what if the Islanders snag him?
Yeah.
He has to move to New York.
Yeah, wouldn't that be the ultimate twist?
Yes, he shut down.
Yeah. New York sports radio? I don't know if that works.
Yeah, absolutely. That would have been funny. But no, that wasn't the case. And it broke during the lock shop. That false alarm, they did take off.
That's great.
Dusty has to wait another day.
I think I asked Dusty years ago if he could do any play-by-play sports, which one would it be?
Yes.
And I think he said basketball. Like I think the top would be NBA, then NFL, then NHL.
Interesting.
I think that's what he said.
Yeah. Well,
but it could have changed now. But I just remember him from the United Cup doing those play-by-plays on a video game. And if he can do that, he can do basically anything.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, that's the behind the scenes there of people wondering what the heck is going on. That is what's going on. As I said earlier, I'm YouTube Trev. We got Joaquin Gage. Hernan is on the technical desk getting everything set up. We got a pretty good show coming your way today. We're going to be teeing up the Oilers game tonight as they welcome in the New York Islanders. Obviously, they are coming off of a loss to the Nashville Predators. Lost that one 4-3 in overtime. I'll get your quick thoughts on that one, but then we'll mainly preview tonight's game. Want to say, as always, Two Guys and a Goalie is brought to you by GS Construction. Want to watch me butcher a liner?
Sure, let's hear it.
Let's go. Brought to you by GS Construction. For more than 5 decades, GS Construction has been proud to serve our communities and work alongside incredible people, helping Edmonton grow for over 50 years. Visit gsconstruction.ca for more details. And of course, EST, all the station, everything about us is presented by Play Alberta. I'm going to do a few of those. Probably hit. Dusty probably hits.
He hits a few.
Yeah, I'll get into that.
That was a good one, Trev. You didn't butcher that at all.
Oh, appreciate that. So sports updates.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You
remember the sports updates
when everything's going.
When I first started here, I remember I was looking at you when I was doing the sports updates, and your face started as a smile, and then it slowly
that
diminished.
was just a mess with you.
You were just like, Oh, God.
Oh my God. What happened? I like when you bang your head against the wall when you think you did bad, but you weren't bad. But sure. It's good. Like you should go back and listen to yourself back when. And
I have.
Oh, it's something else.
Yeah.
Like,
huge props to, I get nervous. I naturally do. Like before the show, I was like, are you nervous? I was asking Dusty, I was like, oh, are you nervous for this? I'm always asking people if they're nervous. I'm like a naturally nervous guy. And it was funny because when I was at Glue Guys over the weekend, we were kind of talking about, when we first started at EST. And he's like, oh man, I'm too scared to look back at my first, few hits or, few appearances on the show. And I was like, I just did. I watched my first ever pregame show, and it was Oilers against Nashville. They were coming off a huge loss to the Vancouver Canucks. So this was 2 years ago. And you brought in the leather jacket. It was at the old place, and it was the first client mixer we had at the old station. And they kind of, you guys kind of just, Maddie, they had all the faith in the world to trust me, throw me in there. And I listened to it, man. Tough listen. I just, again, the same thing. I watch your face when you're just like, slowly, the smile just go away.
I just couldn't, I remember that because you were sitting on the couch, I think, eating your third donair of the day. And you were so into it. I was like,
man. Wow,
this guy really likes hockey.
Yeah.
And, which was good. It's just, you kind of get jaded a little bit.
It has happened.
But you're like, I always think even though everyone says, oh, I'm not a fan, you can't, if you cover one team throughout the whole, you become a little bit of a fan.
Yeah. You definitely become attached to it.
You don't cheer when they score, but you kind of start rooting for people and stuff.
For sure. And that's what it is. That's what I've noticed. Like these, reporters, analysts, insiders, they may not come out and say, yeah, this is a team I cheer for. They don't cheer for him, but you're more so rooting for the players of the team that you've covered.
Yeah, you talk to them, you find their personalities.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's all different, but
sure.
We need lots more personality in the sport. We had Connor Unger on yesterday. Yeah. Great personality.
That was awesome.
Right?
Yeah, that was solid, man.
He was funny. He had some good insight. Like, I know firsthand what it's like to be bounced around and on a bunch of different teams. It's fun, but it sucks at the same time.
Yeah.
Like you never unpack. You're constantly living out of a bag. You're trying to, where do I get my laundry done? Right.
Yeah.
So, but man, he's doing well, and he's got a good head on his shoulders. So
nice. Yeah. Personality. We're actually going to talk about that a little bit on today's show, as the Oilers do welcome in the Islanders, who have one insane talent in Matt Schaefer, who definitely does not lack personality. And I kind of want to get your thoughts on that, the next wave of talent coming into the NHL, and just the confidence that they have. As always, guys, you can text us 780-218-9999. That is 780-218-9999. Or go to the Nasty Chat. Come say hi. Apparently I'm yelling. I'll stop yelling. I'm a little loud today. But lots of great comments. Text away. If you have any questions, I'll be sure to send them Gager's way today. Before we get into the Oilers talk, just wanted to quickly mention this. The only other Marvel guy really, well, actually, no, that's not true. Reed and Dusty. Reed and Dusty are big on Marvel as well. Have you been keeping in the loop with what Marvel's been releasing the last
Doomsday?
few weeks? Yeah.
Pretty
neat, eh?
Yeah.
I like how they're doing it.
Yeah. I like you saw the Wakandans in there now.
Yeah, with Fantastic Four.
You saw Xavier and Magneto.
Yeah.
They're
running it back.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
It absolutely is pretty cool. The Russo brothers directing this one, and they came out the other day. I don't know if you saw this. What you've been watching for the last 4 weeks, they're not teasers or trailers. They are stories. They are clues.
Oh,
pay attention.
Nice.
So I'm just like, I want to get Gager's thoughts on that. Oh, that's going to be great. Yeah. It's going to be awesome. Everyone should absolutely watch this. And that'll be solid. The win today, I wanted to quickly touch on that. You find it windy?
Okay. Is it windy?
Today, this is windy. I'll give it. This is
okay.
Windy.
Yeah, because it's terrible for me. I was telling Reed, it's garbage day around my house. Yeah. So obviously the garbage cans, they get tipped over. It's so windy, but depends on how heavy they are. But the recycling bags, they get blown all over the place. Oh, so the way I came out and I took a left, and I would say a good 3 blocks down. And I'm basically weaving through blue bags because they're all over the place. And then one's right by one of the roundabouts. I'm looking at a bag. I go, oh yeah, I bought that. Oh, I bought that too. And I go, oh,
wait a second.
And I go, wait a sec, that's mine.
This is mine.
Yeah, it went down the street, probably a good 50 meters, and then 3 blocks.
Yeah.
And then my bag was all the way down, and I'm like, do I pick that up? I felt bad, but I had to get here.
No, absolutely. You're like,
I was like, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Keep going. I bring up the wind, lay out the show. I kind of touched on it. We're obviously going to preview tonight's game to finish the show like we always do at 2 Guys and a Goalie. Brought to you by GS Construction. It's hire it or fire it. I've got a few of those I'm going to send your way, Gager, and just quickly, you can touch on them because usually we have Kass, but just the goalie today. And then I bring up the wind, a new segment. I'm just making this a thing. I didn't ask Dusty, but it's called in honor of the win today. Blow my mind.
Wow. You've blown in here like a cool breeze yourself, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. I want you to tell me something that will blow my mind at the end of the show. So I'll let you sit on it. Something that'll blow my. Yeah, I want to, and mainly, your days in hockey. Tell me a story. It'd be like, whoa, the craziest, most skilled thing I've ever seen. The craziest story. Something that'll blow my mind.
Okay. I'll have to
sit on that. Yeah,
I'll have to chew.
I wasn't
on that
gonna just.
bit, but
I was gonna just send it your way, but I was like, Gager might need time on this. But and you know what? You're on the show. If you don't want to do this, if you're not feeling,
no, you know what?
Just let me know.
That's fine. Okay. We can definitely do it. The one, maybe I've told this before, but since it's in New York, and obviously when you go out to New York to play, it's a fun trip, right? Like it's pretty cool when you go out there. And I don't know if I've told you this before. Stop me if I have, but this was when I was first with Edmonton. Yeah. So back in 95, 96. And we were in New York, and I thought, you know what? I just want to go and have a authentic Italian meal. Okay, so I jumped in a cab and I said, take me to an authentic Italian place. And so the cab driver goes, okay, sure, I'll take you. And he's taking me and we're going down. And after a while in this cab, I'm going, is he taking me somewhere so he can kill me? I was like, we're going down side roads and I don't know where I am.
Neighborhoods start getting a little darker.
There's less lights on each street. And I finally get to a place, and it's a little like brownstone walk up, and he points down, and there's a little light down these stairs. He goes there, and I'm out of the cab looking at him, going, here? And he goes, yeah, go down there. And I'm thinking, oh my God, his buddies are gonna kill me down there. But I go in and I open it, and it's an Italian restaurant, like the checkered tablecloths, the white and red,
really?
And there was I think there was 2 bocce ball courts in the restaurant.
No way.
And there were a bunch of guys in black suits and sunglasses that looked exactly like Goodfellas. And I just got a spaghetti and meatballs, and it was the best. Just by myself, it was the best time ever.
Sweet.
Oh yeah,
so, that's good, man.
Yeah. So New York, man.
New York.
It's not the island, but since they're playing New York, I thought.
Yeah, no, that's good. Well, Gager, my mind is blown.
Is that blown?
You have blown me away, Gager. Absolutely. No, that's good. Okay. Let's talk some shop, Gager. The Edmonton Oilers. They welcome in Matt Schaefer and the New York Islanders. We're going to go through the lines as well. The Oilers are coming off a 4-3 overtime loss to the Preds. Tonight they welcome in the New York Islanders. Just what are your thoughts on the New York Islanders so far? They are second in the Metro. Not a bad team. Like, what are you expecting for tonight's game?
I don't know about you, man, but I mean, we talk about it, and there's a changing of the guard with the high-end talent, I think, in the NHL. There's always turnover, right? And I'm not saying that the Connor McDavids and the McKinnons are done by any means, but you're seeing these young talents come in and dominate like they did 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Right. So partly tonight, I'm more looking at Schaefer and want to watch him, and because we've seen what he can do, the way he moves around the ice. I'll probably be watching him thinking more, how did they leave this guy off the Olympic team?
Yeah.
You know?
That's where I am with him.
Yeah, like I'm looking forward to watching a young 18-year-old go up against Connor McDavid and see how he does.
Yeah.
You know, because he's done it before and he looked pretty good, right? So
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm excited. And you know, they're who else? They've got another Olympian on their team, don't they? With
good old Bo Horvat.
Bo Horvat. So he's having a great year, over 20 goals right now.
Yeah, he's been nice, eh? Like he's kind of been a player that's always been around it, and one season he'll just like he's a very underrated star in today's league, and I think you got a lot about that, or you've seen a lot of that while he spent his time in Vancouver, just putting up very respectable numbers, but always being kind of overshadowed by the likes of Quinn Hughes, Pettersson at the time, even Besser, you could say.
Well, he's actually out tonight, so it looks like he's out tonight, which is too bad.
Yeah, I still think he's.
Is he still playing?
No, he won't be in tonight's lineup.
But that was a puzzling trade by the Vancouver Canucks too. Like, getting rid of your captain, who seemed like the heart and soul of your team, but.
It was interesting. We had Bruce Boudreau on the Nielson show today. All the nasties, you guys know, 6 to 9, Monday through Friday. And he joins us every other Thursday. And he had some choice words for the Canucks. And it was pretty funny. Man, he was just the best. He is so funny. You can hear me cackle. I know a lot of nasties say Trev's laugh in the background, but he's so funny, man. And he had a vision when he was brought on, and I forget who he had said who he had hired to be an assistant coach, and he was like, no, like look at the pieces that we have here. We've got a Quinn Hughes, we've got a Pettersson, we've got a Garland, we've got a Demko, we've got a Besser, we've got a Horvat, and the roster overhauls over the last few years have been significant, but I mean, Bo Horvat, it's like, I don't know what the reason, like, maybe it was contract, maybe I don't know. Was it he just not fitting in? I have to look back at that. But he's fit in seamlessly with his time in New York. And as for Matt Schaefer, I mean, it just back to the Olympic talk. I know I brought it up to a few guys earlier in the year, and it's he's a rookie, Trev. Come on. Like, I don't know. Like, what are we talking about? Yeah. But like, all of a sudden, you're seeing the numbers that he's been able to put up, but it's not just what he's able to put up. It's the fact that he's a damn good defenseman as well. Like, in his own end, he is doing stuff at a level you'd expect fourth years and fifth years to do.
It's been the most impressive thing I've seen in a while. Because even, when you look back at, Connor had a really good first year too, but there was, it took him a while to get up to speed, which is natural, I think. But for a defenseman, when everyone said, "Oh, he's gonna be able to adapt really quickly," but in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, he'll be a 5'6" guy, maybe 15. But the first game I saw, it was like 26 minutes. I'm like, how is he playing? Is there someone hurt? And then the next night, I think it was the same, and like I was stunned. And then obviously the Oilers went out there to play, and then you see how he moves around the ice, and he played in all important situations, and I think he even had a point that night too. So it was I've always thought that where you want to start building a franchise is on the back end like that. Unfortunately, those types of players do not grow on trees, but the Islanders definitely have their history of D-men.
Yeah.
But to hear people like in New York, on the island, it's hockey. The Islanders are big, right? And to hear the comparisons that they are saying that they are reminded of Dennis Potvin with this guy is crazy.
It is. It is absolutely crazy. Yeah, that's one thing. I know we kind of talked about it, beat it quite a bit a few weeks ago when they announced the roster, but you can't tell me that Colton Parayko does more on the ice to help your team win than a Matt Schaefer. No, I don't know. That's in my opinion. I don't know. You might, different, they're obviously different defensemen, but people are forgetting this though as well. The Oilers are welcoming in the Islanders. Like they did land Schaefer last year, but it's not like they finished dead last. They finished 23rd last year. They shot up 8 spots to get the first overall pick.
Yeah.
So it's not like they were a bad team.
No.
They missed the playoffs by less than 6 points, I believe I looked up. And so like they were already decent. They had some pieces, and then you get that superstar defenseman who, is just excellent. And Oilers fans, hockey fans, we get to watch it full on display tonight because he'll be getting lots of ice time out there. Gager, we'll get into the Oilers lineups pretty shortly here. We kind of talked about the personality, and I know you said you had brought this up a few weeks ago with on this show, actually, with Zane Parekh, him having to apologize. But just tell me a little bit about the personality in today's league, and if it's good in your opinion. Is it awesome for the league? Are you liking it? Because I'm sorry, I think I'm not gonna say. I know you kind of said this as well on the show. Like, hockey players are kind of boring at times in front of the media. But you've got the likes of Schaefer, who is just. His first hockey night in Canada a few weeks ago against the Maple Leafs, he got his towel.
And he's just like, he wanted to give it back.
I've seen more personality out of Schaefer, and I'm not kind of shooting shots at McDavid or the likes of Draisaitl right now, but. It's awesome, man. Like, it's a fresh breath of air, fresh breath of air.
There it is. A breath of fresh air.
A breath of fresh air. Jeez, thank you.
You're
with
welcome.
Schaefer, Parekh, and Celebrini. So, what are your thoughts on this? Are you liking it, Gager?
Yeah, no, I think it's important to show some of that personality, right? That's how you kind of adhere yourself to professional athletes, is how they speak and things. Connor. Just you mentioned Connor, when he came into the league, it was quite dry and straightforward, and you get a little bit more of him now, but I think you get a little bit more of a chip on his shoulder. Like he'll say some things that we can play defense, or I forget what he said the other day. That was kind of funny too, right? You guys want me to shoot the puck? I shoot the puck.
Yes.
So there is. And I've never met Connor. I've never talked to him, but I've known people that have, and have nothing but nice things to say, right? Like he's engaging when you talk to him. I'd love to get what you really want to have is a situation, if you could get someone in the hangout just to talk for a couple hours, right? Yeah. And maybe wouldn't have to be about, what you did on the power play and stuff, but just other types of situations. And I think sometimes it's tough when after a game, when the adrenaline's running so high, especially after a loss, you're mad, and some guy is asking you why were you so bad tonight? There's a way. I think there's a way to ask questions. I'm not totally sure on how to do that, but I do believe there's a way to approach it where you can get more out of the player, especially in those situations, because the same question posed the next day after temperatures have cooled, I think it would be a much more digestible answer than just, we were bad. We got to be better, everyone knows that. So
absolutely.
But no, I like the way young guys are coming into the league. A little bit more personality. It's
some swagger.
It's even the quiet confidence with some funny things that they say too, right? But for Parekh to apologize was absolutely ridiculous. He went back to World Juniors. He felt comfortable. He was awesome in that tournament. He was unbelievable. Flames have someone that, something real good there.
The next Evan Bouchard, some might say. Maybe.
I don't know.
You can
text. See Parekh's dad and see if it does.
Absolutely. You see some of the dad's videos circulating the internet.
Oh
Not bad.
You see some characters.
What? I was talking about on the Nielson show the other day. It's kind of funny. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. For some of them.
Nurse is the pump up guy. His dad's the pump up guy, right?
Absolutely. So, they showed Draisaitl score. They pan to his dad, Peter. Just nothing.
Nothing. But his dad was a hockey player too. He played professional for a long time as well. So it's kind of like, okay, he scored. Whatever. But I don't know if he's. I remember Jake DeBrusk's first game, or Louis went to his first game or whatever, and he was in Boston, and I think Jake scored or something.
He was getting to, I remember the waterworks.
Yeah. And that was pretty cool. But I guess after 1,000 points, you probably don't cry every time you score. That'd be just a little weird, I guess.
Whatever you do, don't pan to my dad.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, it was good. And then, they asked the clip, like, oh, what would your son be doing if he wasn't playing hockey?
Oh, yeah.
And all the dads giving answers. Bouchard's dad's just as chill as they come. It's like, oh, that makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that's great.
So that's kind of funny. As always, guys, you can text us 780-218-9999. We got some text coming in. We'll get to in a sec here, or you can post in the nasty chat. Lots of chats coming in. So let's see if we can get this 2 guys and a goalie 100 likes as well. That would be awesome, eh, Gager?
That would be good.
Let's do it. This is a first of a one of one, probably, or maybe probably until next summer is the next time that we share the desk together. But we're getting practice because when LT and Dusty
we'll be here in the mornings,
on yonder. Right? Yeah, you guys are coming in for the morning. That's going to be so fun.
Coming in hot.
Yeah, that's going to be. I cannot wait for that. That'll be
funny.
Be good indeed.
I'm wearing jammies for those.
Yeah, just shirts.
Yeah, just my underwear.
Yes. That's so good. Troll texts in. He says personality is fine. Just don't show off like guys in the NFL. I can kind of agree with that. We got Waddy and Cloverdale. Schaefer is doing things defensively that you would expect from Evan Bouchard. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. And then Corey B. Were the noodles good? That was pasta.
They're hot.
Or the New York story. Those noodles, I think.
Oh, those
meatballs.
They were fantastic. Oh, it was partly the whole situation, right? Like the what was it? Like the Chianti bottle with the candle in it with the wax coming down. It was it was perfect. Right?
Yeah, right on.
I wish I knew the name of that place. It's probably not there anymore or whatever, but it's probably someone killed in there. That's why. But it was cool to see the bocce courts right there.
Yeah, that is sweet.
And they were just people playing.
Just everyone's having a grand old time.
Yeah.
Not a cell phone in sight.
No, gosh.
No, just enjoying one-on-one time.
I don't think they had cell phones
as it should
back
be.
then.
Probably not.
No, they were bricks back then.
Yeah. Landlines. Just one more Islanders question before. I don't know. I'm just very curious. I feel like we talk about this Oilers team. We talk about them a lot. They're Gager, so I just want to throw this one your way. But Patrick Waugh, he's the only coach in the NHL that is a goalie as of right now. He's the only active goalie in the NHL. Jeff Blashill, he was a goalie, just not in the NHL. But I'm curious. First off, guess how many goalies or coaches that were goalies in the NHL there have been in NHL history?
1, 2...
And this is according to this Flourish.studio. I don't know. I did some research, but this is the only list I could find.
I can only think of a few right now. I know
the list is small.
Is Glenn Hanlon?
Yep, he's on there.
Ron Lowe, Patrick Waugh.
Yeah, that's 3. All 3 of those are on there.
Who else was?
This is tough. It is tough.
Yeah.
Some guys dating back to.
Yeah, you'll have to.
For sure, yeah, I'll tell you. But 8. There have been 8 NHL goalies who became head coaches.
Really?
Yeah. Lots more, but that have just been, from the NHL and then gone on to coaching. Okay. So there have been some that just, were goalies in college and junior and whatnot. But yeah, just 8 NHL goalies who became head coaches. Emile Francis. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, I don't know. Say whatever you want.
Eddie Johnston.
Eddie Johnston.
Ron Lowe. Gary Cheevers.
Gary Cheevers coached?
Yeah. He coached 410 regular season games, 34 playoff games.
Wow.
For the Boston Bruins. You got Patrick Waugh, Glenn Hanlon, Scott Gordon, and Hugh Lehman. Which is this one's the oldest photo. This one's the oldest photo I've seen. Look at that.
Oh wow!
You can barely even see the guy. Yeah. So but I bring this up, Gager, I'm just curious. This is kind of an oddity in the NHL. It doesn't happen much, but obviously there is stuff that he provides that is unique and stuff that other NHL coaches can't provide. So what is that like? Because I've always thought, I'm like, really, a goalie? Telling these guys how to score. But the more and more I think about it, I'm like, wait, he's getting scored on. Like, he knows exactly what plays are, like the more and more you dial it back, it's like, oh, like how is his team in his own end? Like he can, you see it. And then how's the opposition in his end? So I just want your thoughts on that. Like, is there?
Well, I had Ron Lowe as a coach, right? So, and it was interesting because I knew he was a goalie, and not only a goal, like he played for the Edmonton Oilers, right? So, and he never really, never once gave me any goaltending tips. He just said, "Stop the effing puck." That's basically it. But Ronnie was he was a motivator, right? Like he was fiery, and could take the temperature of the game on the bench really well, and how to implement forwards and stuff. Like you talk to any one of those players that had Ronnie, like when Todd Marchand scored that goal, like you see Ronnie on the ice and how many guys are hugging him, and he's like, everyone would have done anything Ronnie said. Like that's the kind of coach he was. Like you just loved him. You would do anything for him. But he had the proper assistant coaches that were like Kevin Primo and who else was on the bench there? I forget. But they were more the X's and O's guys, right? Billy Moore's, like they would break down the game and things like that. So, because really as a goalie, you're kind of back there, and you probably see things happening quicker than most,
for sure.
So it's because you have the best seat on the in the arena, right? It's not the bench. You can see, okay, this guy's there, that guy's there. So the recognition of plays is probably a little bit more heightened. You would think that a coach that has been a goalie is more defensive minded with structure and things, and you probably get a lot of that. But you also probably get a lot of freedom on the offensive side of things.
Totally.
Too, right? Because you guys do what you want there. By all accounts, it seems like obviously Patrick Waugh loves the game of hockey, because what more does he have to do? Aside from possibly winning a Stanley Cup as a coach, but he's done everything that you possibly can. And he's done it at multiple levels. Like he's just a few years removed from winning a Memorial Cup, which people say is one of the toughest, if not the toughest, trophy in hockey to win. So, and you know what? It's always fun talking to guys that have gone through it, especially for a kid like Schaefer to be talking with Patrick Waugh, and he's talking about stopping Thomas Sandstrom in the Stanley Cup final or whatever. Just the situational things that they have access to, like and what it felt like for him, and all the great players that Patrick Waugh. So there's a lot of intangibles that probably he can bring to the table, especially with young players. But it's he's fiery. I don't know. Maybe you think he's going to throw down with Nobla tonight?
Nobla just so timid, not looking over there. Oh, hey, Patrick. How's it going? Always been a fan. Oh, that's funny. No, the more and more I think about it, the more and more I like it, actually. Like, he covers everything. He sees it all. I completely agree with you there. So, this is Two Guys and a Goalie, brought to you by GS Construction. For more than 5 decades, GS Construction has been proud to serve our communities and work alongside incredible people, helping Edmonton grow for over 50 years. Visit gsconstruction.ca for more details. Okay. We've gone 30 minutes without touching on much Oilers, but I think it's about time we dive into that.
What do you think of tonight's game? What do you think of the last 2 games of the Oilers so far? Like these last 2 games they've played?
Well, the last game, I didn't necessarily.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's just, man, it's annoying because I'm seeing like glimpses, shifts. I'd even say like multiple shifts that they're stringing together. And I'm like, okay, I like this. Like they're putting together solid shifts and great possession time. But that's all it is for me. Like I'm seeing like, and it was kind of like the OT the other night. There have been times where I've seen that especially the start the third period against the Preds. Just they look so good. And what does that lead to? Nothing. Yeah. And so that's what I'm seeing. I'm like, I like this because this is a step forward. I wasn't seeing this at the beginning of the season when they were slumping. And if you were seeing it, it was for like a shift and it was done. But like during OT, when Connor, Leon, and Boosh were out there, I was like, oh, I did it for like 30 times because that's all they were doing, man. It was just all this dangling around. So the Preds game, I don't think they I'm happy they got a point. They probably, the better team won, I think. A little bit too much playing with their food, in my opinion. And then as far as the Oilers Blackhawks go, 4-1. Yeah, it was a fun game. I like that one. I thought it was a solid win. Nothing too crazy to complain about in that one. But as far as tonight goes, we do have Ike Howard in. He is in. Mangiapane is out. What are your thoughts on that? And Howard is being slotted on the third line.
Okay.
Tonight.
See, and I've said this. I like that third line. There's moments where they're not generating tons. Like, they're not generating good looks yet. There's excuse me. There's moments where it seems like they're generating, but I think they're close. I think they're close to kind of figuring everything out. And this is what we talk about with just building chemistry with your teammates, keeping lines together. It's like, I think they're speedy. They get in on the forecheck well. It's just, if they can get one, maybe the floodgates open up and that confidence to score some goals starts a little bit better. As for kind of these last few games, it's funny because the way that the Oilers played, I'm looking at it and then I look back to the start of the year, and obviously you get better throughout the season, but we look at them as not great games, but if they were playing like that at the beginning of the year, everyone would be fine with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We're just expecting a little bit more, and this is an important stretch for them, man. This is huge. You got to bank these points, I think, and stay within even either striking distance or lock down that first overall spot in the Pacific, because everything's just too tight.
Way too tight.
We've seen when this team goes on a break, it sometimes you got to pull the choke out to get the engine going again, right? And if they have a little bit more of a cushion, because it's going to come down to the end again. I think there's going to be a lot more places in the standings that are going to fluctuate as we get closer to game 82 than in years past. I don't see a lot of teams falling off.
No, absolutely. It's going to be a huge stretch tonight against the Isles, and then they hit the road against Canucks, but then they're back for 8 games. 8 games. So, yeah, it's going to be a huge 8-game stretch there, but it all starts tonight against the Isles. What
do you think of Ike Howard?
Oh, well, I mean, I love him. I think he's awesome, man.
Okay.
Like, I think he provides, like, I love what you said there with the third line. Like, I think you are seeing the signs of, oh, this can work. You know, I'm seeing way more, like, I'm way more intrigued by what I've seen from that line than what I've seen from Mangiapane there. Like, that one player makes a huge difference. And and inserting Ike Howard, I think, you know, they are, that's exactly what they are, Gager. They are so close. I love what Ike Howard brings. I do not like that you're expecting much of him when you're only playing him 6 minutes. Like, I think he had a bad game last game, but I think part of the main reason was that, I mean, you look who he's playing with. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think players can play that role, but not high-end skilled guys that have produced at every level, and especially when you're a rookie. Like, Lazar plays that role so well. He comes in, he'll give you everything you want. You're not expecting crazy numbers or anything like that, but there is that kind of potential with Ike Howard where you need to play him more than 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, especially as a rookie. Like, what confidence is he going to have as a player going in? Okay, I just gave the puck away, led to a goal. Okay, now I'm off for 5 minutes. Go in another 5 minutes. Like, what's that going to do for you as a player? Like,
there were
have
some
no
power
growth
plays
there.
and stuff, but I mean, I'd like to see him get up. Like, that line, I think, needs to play at least like 12 minutes.
Yeah,
around there, right? And because not only does it give them a little bit more confidence because your coach is showing you, I have confidence in you to get the job done, but it also allows your big guys a little bit more of rest throughout it. You're
Absolutely.
not keep coming back to them and just getting everything rolling. I think if you can get that third line, And we've seen even the fourth line with Lazar. Like if you can go back, like say for instance, second period, McDavid comes out, has a good shift. Leon has a good shift. You go to the third line, they hem them in too. Yeah. Right. Maybe you get a shift on the fly with keeping the puck in the zone, and you come back with Connor and Leon. That's when you wear teams down. You wear defensemen down, right? So to keep that consistent, maybe it's not always chances, but that offensive pressure, I think you need that.
Absolutely. No, I love
and
this.
Bruce Boudreau said perfectly today too, and this is looking at the Lazar line, and he's been playing. I like the way he plays, but he said it. I've never seen a Stanley Cup champion not win without a good fourth line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need all lines to produce, or at least at some level, even if it's not on the score sheet. Bring some energy to the lineup. Just a quick question. I love this because Lieutenant Eric and I, for the last 6 months, we've been talking about dropping a third line podcast, and we spent the last 10 minutes talking about the third line. This is great. I love it. He's going to be like, oh, that's great. You got awesome. Started.
That's what we do.
Yeah, absolutely. But how much how much time do you give this line? If they go out there, it's kind of, you're seeing the same stuff. Like they're generating chances, but they don't produce. And say they do the exact same thing. Like how much runway would you give this line?
I think, you don't have any choice really, right? With Henrique out. Yeah. So why not just let it ride for 2 weeks here?
Yeah.
Then at least you'll know. I think you let these guys try to figure it out all the way to the Olympic break, right? Yeah. And if fingers crossed, they can get some stuff done. But again, I think, I don't know, is it me? Am I taking crazy pills? But it looks like there's something there with these guys.
I agree,
like there's, Savoy's a really good player. The only thing that's missing on this line is a little bit more size.
Yeah,
right. Just to be able to lean on guys a little bit more. There's no hesitation to go into the hard areas with a lot of these guys. And I mean, it's kind of nice to see Roslovic the way he's playing center. I think he's doing a really good job. He's very quick, great shot.
Just shifty, eh?
Yeah. I really would have preferred to see Roslovic come out in that 3-on-3 the other night. Because you get him with he can scoot, man.
He does. Yeah, man. He's good on the ice. I never realized the highlights. I've said this before, but watching them in his time in Hurricanes, right, in Carolina last year is just the trigger man.
Yeah.
It was pretty well right place, right time. I know he led the team in scoring for even strength goals last year. But every highlight, it was like, oh, okay, I like this. This could be great for the likes of being on the left wing or right wing of Leon Draisaitl McDavid. Yeah. If he's there at the right place, the right time, that's kind of what you need. And then he comes in and he's actually not afraid at all to skate with the puck. And so I love the leash that they're giving him. And just quickly, if that, you talk about options, there's not really any other options, but what are your thoughts on this? Just want to throw this your way. They go 2 more games without scoring. They look okay, but what are your thoughts on Nugent Hopkins being slotted on the third line? And then you insert Roslovic on the first line.
I guess that's
maybe just to get another look. I don't know how much you want to look into that though, or break up the chemistry because then it's a clean slate. You're starting with something new.
But I mean, then you're breaking up a line that's been pretty dominant too, right? And I guess to have a look, but what are you trying to do at that point? Yeah. Is Nuge going to get those guys, 2 young guys going?
Yeah,
I don't know.
But
maybe just a different look. The only way I could see Roslovic if he's really struggling in the faceoff circle, but even then you can, depending on where they take the draws, you can mitigate those risks.
Yeah, but and I think they are so close. Like you mentioned, what are my thoughts on Mike Howard? I've been super big on this guy when they traded for him in the summer. I think it's I don't want to sound too crazy here, but it's a floodgates kind of open. You get the confidence going. Watch out. I think he could be a significant piece, definitely going forward, but I don't know, man. I just think he needs a little bit more time. I love what he does out there with his limited minutes. Dusty brought this up earlier today, and I wanted to pass it along your way. Just hypothetical here. Clattenburg, Lazar, Jones for a fourth line. What are your thoughts?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
All day, any day.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, but right now, just looking at the Oilers lineup, which we'll get to, we can rattle that off right now. Heading into tonight's game, you got the top six hasn't changed. RNH, McDavid, Hyman, and then you got Draisaitl between Kapanen and Podkolzin. Third line, the only switcheroo is Howard's getting slotted up with Roslovic and Savoy. Fourth line, you got Lazar and Frederick and Janmark. And I don't know, man. When Dusty brought that up, I feel like Lazar, he brings it every single shift. When Max Jones has been up, he's brought it every single shift. I think you could say the exact same thing for Clattenburg. So I'm all for it. I don't know if they could make the money work to make that happen. You got Mangiapane sitting out tonight, which I do not mind at all on defense. Ekholm with Bouchard, Nurse and Emberson, Wallman and Stastny. Any quick thoughts on Wallman? His first game coming back looked okay.
It looked fun. It looked okay. I got a little worried because he blocked two shots,
dude. And then
his head was down on the bench. I go, really?
No, I know. Like
let the goalie stop it. Just I don't look. Where did he'd made a good block on one where he got close to the puck.
Yeah.
If a defenseman's wristing it from the point, I don't mind guys getting in the way, but if he's teeing it up, like get out of the way and let the goalie handle it. Yeah. Get in front of find your guy, eliminate him and stuff. But when guys are trying to jump in front of the puck and stuff, right? I don't do it in Game 7, right? You got a goalie for a reason. I find it frustrating sometimes when the decision making of when guys block shots and stuff. And I know you can hear the bench when a guy blocks it.
Yeah.
I get it. But
nice.
I mean, come on. If they're scoring from there, your goalies, there's something wrong with your goaltending.
Yeah, there's a bigger issue.
Yeah.
If it's not Trent Frederick or Mangiapane blocking the shots, I don't want you blocking the shots. No, that's good.
I don't know. Wallman, maybe it's just me, but I remember when he first came, he just seemed to be flying around the ice. I don't know if it was just he got that boost or something, but he doesn't look as fleet of foot as he did last year.
No, there's something missing. I agree.
It just doesn't seem like he's at 100% like he was last year, because I don't know. It just seemed like he was all over the place and able to recover. I think a lot of people said, I didn't realize he was this good a skater, He's
excellent.
Yeah, and I obviously it's lower body what he injured this year. Hopefully it gets back. Well, I'll have the ISO cam on him tonight and see how he looks. But yeah, it just seems like he's a little bit behind. And again, 3-on-3, why not throw Stastny out there?
Yeah, as well. Like, super shifty, smooth.
Just like his ability to recover from and defend with his feet. I did watch a little bit of Pittsburgh, and I was shedding a tear for my buddy Kulak there for a while. But
with the old?
Yeah, but Stasty's filling some boots for me.
He is, man. He's doing pretty good.
Yeah, he's good.
I love really what he's been able to bring to the table for sure. Dusty asked me the other day, I'm just like, man, like Wallman as well. Like he's a very under the radar. Like he is underrated in my eyes. I know a lot of people are saying, he's overrated. He's not worth the contract, but kind of like Ike Howard, I'm super optimistic though with some players, but like he is, well, man, he's just one player that he's so close. He's so close, and he's already doing a really good job. But man, there's some things that I'm just like, oh man, if he made that would have been an incredible play.
Look, I know a lot of people they complain Bouchard at times, blah blah blah, Nurse, but when they're all at their best, like when they're all playing well, it is a really good blue line.
It is.
Like right now, with what you have with Stastny and Wallman, I like Emberson with Nurse. I think Emberson's he's improved so much. Like he keeps getting better, right? And he moves well. He's moving the puck well. Ekholm looks like the Ekholm of old, hard to play against, moving around great. Bush is Bush, but he's, but I would say from the beginning of the year till now, it's night and day. There's still some hiccups, obviously, but for all the Boosh haters, and I have to do this with my own family, I go, just watch what he does.
Yeah.
Like, watch just some of the subtle little plays and launching a pass between the skates of two guys, right? Like, it's
so true. Like, the bad is so glaring. It's so easy to pick out. Like, don't. Like, why you do that?
People are blind to the good.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. Gager, man, this show has absolutely flown by. We have to do hired or fired it quickly. I'll say this last time. Okay, ready, let's go. GS, Two Guys and a Goalie, brought to you by GS Construction. For more than 5 decades, GS Construction has been proud to serve our communities and work alongside incredible people, helping Edmonton grow for over 50 years. Visit gsconstruction.ca for more details. Obviously, we just got Gager in today, so it'll be a quick little hire it or fire it, but I was able to put these together, and I'm excited to hear what you have to say.
We gotta go to GS, the new building.
I'd love to. Yeah, I know you were talking about the other, or a few months ago maybe when you went in. It's like a secret door. What?
Golf sim.
Why don't we have one of those?
I know.
Is Dusty listening?
Well, maybe if he was doing more NHL games, we could.
Absolutely. Okay, in less than 5 years, Matt Schaefer will be the best D-man in the league.
Ooh, less than 5?
Yeah.
I gotta fire it.
Fire it.
Yeah, he's McCarr's. I think McCarr will still be up there, and Hughes. He'll be close though.
He'll definitely be in like the top
conversation.
tier, but to dethrone the likes of McCarr, it's so easy. Like people, it's crazy. Like people are already asking this kind of question, but you look at what McCarr's resume, like what he's been able to do. Like people are comparing McCarr to Bobby Orr, and I think that would be like that wouldn't be fair to compare. Like already, Matt Schaefer to Cale McCarr, who's
absolutely,
crazy. So I agree with you there. Gavin McKenna will be drafted by a Canadian team this offseason. Currently, the 3 last teams in the NHL are Canadian teams.
So what was it again?
Gavin McKenna will be drafted by a Canadian team, and the last 3 teams in the league are the Canucks, Jets, and Flames.
I'm gonna hire it. I'd like it. All the best players should be in Canada.
I agree. Let's go. This one's personal because Tony from BP's. We had a bet with him, brought him some BP's. God bless you. But I also made a bet with him at the golf tourney. Or what was it? The Nasty Bash, actually.
Okay.
We were getting into one, and I said that Austin Matthews will have more goals than Leon Draisaitl this season.
You said that?
I did. Because he's kind of at a roller coaster. Like he's like scores 69 and then it's like 40 and then it's 60 again. So I'm like, but then obviously losing Marner, maybe I should have put more stock into that. But to start, Leon Draisaitl, there was a huge gap, and the gap right now is 3 goals. Ooh. So Austin Matthews will finish the season with more goals than Leon Draisaitl, and the bet $100. So Tony, he's getting nervous. Tony.
So you said that Matthews will he's
more.
On a heater right now.
He is. So Matthews is 24th in goals in the league with 22. And get this, Draisaitl's 5th with 25. So only 3 goals separate them. And the gap is
I'm going
almost
to
20 places there.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm going to fire it. I think Leon beats him this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Well, he's missing Marner. They're playing better now.
Yeah.
But
shucks.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. And I don't know if you're listening to the Hangout today. They were talking about coolest EST staff members. So this one. And Matty had his opinion on who the coolest staff member is. Okay?
Yeah.
Do you know who it was?
No.
You.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Dude, I agree with them. Like when you walk in, just so much swagger, leather jacket, sunglasses on. You got the strut. Looks good. So hire to fire it. Joaquin Gage is the coolest member of EST.
Well, I don't know.
It's tough because it's not cool to say you're the coolest.
Yeah, it's really not cool. But whatever. I picked myself first in the ball draft. Screw it. Hire it. I am the coolest person here.
Yes. Now that's cool.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, this is fun. Matthew Owanek, hire in the nasty chat. This was awesome. Just final thoughts heading into this one just for myself. Gager, this is pretty sweet, buddy. Give me some knocks, bro. This was dope, man. I tell you what, listening to 2 guys in college. I remember just driving to college and then the dream of, oh man, and I remember my favorite part at the end of the show, Dusty would always quiz you guys.
Oh, right.
And he still does every now and then. And I remember I'd answer one that you guys didn't know, and I'd be like, I'm smarter than these guys. I'm like,
that's not that hard.
I'm like, I can do this. I can do this. And so, oh man, it was so sweet. So, I've told you once, I'll tell you again, but this is, it's awesome working with you, bro. It's truly a dream come true.
It's a pleasure to see you.
This is awesome.
Buddy.
Sharing the desk with Joaquin Gage. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna call my grandma after this.
Yeah, see if she's done with those hacky sacks.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know the cue. This is what Dusty usually does, and so I'm gonna do it now. Zach, what do you got? What's cooking? What's coming up here?
Well, I just want to say you did a fantastic job in the big chair for in place of Dusty. You did a great job hosting, Trev, and you got a bright future, I think.
You as well.
In this industry, man. You're a good guy. I was so excited. I was sitting in there with Reed and Jay and Hernan, and we were watching the whole show all together, so it was a good time. But we got a great show coming up, so stay tuned here to EST. We'll preview the Oilers-Islanders game tonight. Stefan Rosner from the Hockey News, who covers the Islanders, and NHL.com will be checking in. Gager's got his red light district, and we'll give the lineups and news and notes from around the NHL as well. And we also dive into the Screw It, Let's Do It NHL parlay.
We hit
yesterday.
I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go. That was good. Good job. Awesome. Sweet. Well, thanks, Coob. Thanks for the kind words. I really appreciate it to all the nasties tuning in. You guys are absolute beauties. That concludes another edition of Two Guys and a Goalie. And Gager, you're absolute beauty. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you right away. Don't go anywhere.